5:05 now. It is time for your morning rush. More news in less time. A new study shows wildfire smoke is linked to a rise in COVID cases in Washington, especially in Whitman County. Researchers from Harvard University showing evidence that exposure to wildfire smoke can contribute to more symptomatic and severe cases of COVID in 2020. The study found a connection to smoke and high levels of fine particulate matter and a rise in symptomatic cases. Whitman County had one of the highest percentage of COVID-19 cases attributed to high levels of wildfire smoke exposure.
It's possible that someone has contracted COVID and maybe is asymptomatic, and then being exposed to this various wildfire smoke becomes symptomatic.
Overall, researchers estimate wildfire smoke contributed to 20,000 more cases of COVID-19 and 750 additional deaths on the West Coast. Tomorrow, Elizabeth Smart will be the keynote speaker of the first women's luncheon in Coeur d'Alene. Smart, whose 2002 abduction was one of the country's most followed child abduction cases, recently released a book, Where There's Hope. Now, it's about what it takes to overcome trauma, find the strength to move on, and reclaim one's life. This is a U.S. panel of Court of Appeals is set to rule on the eviction moratorium. The new moratorium put in place by the CDC is set to expire on October 3rd. The appeal by Alabama and Georgia realtors seeks to end it. The realtors say they will appeal a ruling against them to the Supreme Court. Starting today, all Gonzaga students and employees will be required to wear a face mask indoors regardless of their vaccination status. The university made the announcement on Sunday, saying the Delta variant as the main factor in the policy change. This comes as students prepare to move back on campus this week. 2 Asian giant hornets were caught and tagged by the Washington State Department of Agriculture on Friday. Researchers hope they will be able to track the insects back to their nest. In this tweet, the WSDA says they hope they can locate the nest in the next 2 weeks before the tags deactivate. That's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithCrem on social media.